Welcome to Exo Frontier, where space meets strategy. Today we're diving into a cosmic question with very real, very practical implications. What's the economic incentive of space exploration? It's about economics. It's about resources. It's about the future of power and who gets to hold the reins. Stick around. We're breaking down the gold rush of the 21st century and why the moon is about to become hotter real estate than anything here on Earth. Now you might be thinking, the moon? That dusty, cratered rock? What's so valuable about that? Well, my friends, you gotta look beneath the surface. See, the moon isn't just some barren satellite, it's a treasure chest, loaded with resources that could make Fort Knox look like a piggy bank. First up, we have helium-3. Imagine a fuel source so potent, so efficient, that it could power entire cities with just a handful. That's helium-3, a rare isotope practically non-existent on Earth, but abundant on the moon. It's the key to clean, nearly limitless fusion energy, and we're talking trillions, maybe even quadrillions, of dollars worth. Then there are the rare earth metals. You know, those elements with the tongue-twisting names, yttrium, lanthanum, neodymium, and guess what? The moon's got them in droves. And let's not forget about water ice, folks. This transforms the moon into a celestial gas station, a launch pad for missions deeper into the solar system. Now, NASA's Artemis program, that's where things get really interesting. It's not just about sending astronauts back to the moon for a quick photo op and some lunar samples. Oh no, this is about establishing a permanent presence on the lunar surface. Think of it as setting up camp, but instead of tents, we're talking about habitats, labs, research facilities. Officially, it's about science. And yes, we'll learn a ton about the moon's geology, its history, maybe even find evidence of ancient microbial life. But let's be real, folks. The prime directive here is resource access. It's about who gets there first, who sets up shop, who lays claim to the lunar gold rush. For centuries, power on Earth has been determined by who controls the resources: oil, natural gas, precious metals. But imagine a world where the power dynamic shifts from beneath our feet to the heavens above. That's the promise and the potential threat of a lunar economy. Imagine a future where the United States, fueled by helium-3 fusion, is no longer dependent on foreign oil. Imagine China, with its access to lunar rare earth metals, controlling the global tech industry. This isn't just about money, it's about geopolitics on a cosmic scale. Now, NASA might be leading the charge with Artemis, but they're not alone on this lunar land grab. Private companies are smelling that sweet, sweet space cash, and they're eager to get a piece of the pie. Take SpaceX, for example. Elon Musk isn't just building rockets for the fun of it. He's creating a transportation infrastructure, a cosmic cargo network to get people and equipment to and from the moon. Then there's Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos' own space venture. They're focusing on infrastructure, on building the habitats, the landing pads, the very foundation of a lunar colony. And let's not forget about countries like China. They've made no secret of their lunar ambitions, with plans for a permanent moon base by 2030. Now, I know what you're thinking. Neil, this all sounds great, but how much money are we really talking about here? Well, my friends, hold on to your hats because the numbers are truly astronomical. Experts estimate that the moon's resources, from helium-3 to rare earth metals to water ice, could generate over $10 trillion in the next few decades. That's more than the entire GDP of Japan, the world's third largest economy. Think about that for a second. We're talking about a potential economic boom that dwarfs anything we've ever seen on Earth. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Now, before you pack your bags and book a one-way ticket to the moon, let's talk about the legal ramifications. The 1967 Outer Space Treaty, signed by over 100 countries, states that no nation can claim sovereignty over the moon. It's like a giant no-trespassing sign planted on the lunar surface. But there's a catch. The treaty doesn't say anything about companies owning what they mine. The US passed the Space Act in 2015, which specifically allows American companies to own and sell resources they extract from celestial bodies. It's a legal gray area for sure, but one that could have massive implications for the future of space exploration and resource utilization. You might be thinking, okay, Neil, this is all fascinating and terrifying in equal measure, but what does it mean for me, a humble earthling just trying to get through the day? Well, my friend, the implications are bigger than you might think. First off, this lunar gold rush is going to create a whole new sector of jobs. We're talking about lunar engineers, space miners, robot technicians, AI specialists, you name it. These aren't jobs of the future. These are jobs that are starting to pop up right now. Then there's the investment opportunity. SpaceX and Blue Origin might be privately held, but there are plenty of other companies, from mining equipment manufacturers to space tourism operators, that are publicly traded. And let's not forget about the potential for lunar cryptocurrencies, blockchain-based systems for tracking resources and transactions on the moon. This isn't science fiction. This is the future we're building, and it's closer than you might think. The moon isn't just some romantic ideal, a celestial object for poets and dreamers. It's not just a giant rock in the sky, it's a trillion-dollar strategy, a treasure trove of resources waiting to be unlocked. And as we've seen, the race is on to claim a piece of this lunar pie. NASA's not just reaching for the stars, they're rewriting the rules of the game, redefining Earth's economy from space. So, if you're as excited about this lunar frontier as I am, hit that subscribe button and join us next time as we continue to explore the universe and beyond.